A very warm welcome to OBN Horn of Africa English News Hour. I'm Daniel Jana with the news of the hour. Do stay with us. Commencing with the top stories: comprehensive macroeconomic reform achieving the expected results in all indicators. And need for commercializing Ethiopia's biodiversity. Now news in brief. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed welcomed Vice President of Nigeria, Kashim Shettima. In a message shared on his social media channel, Prime Minister Abiy confirmed that they discussed key bilateral and continental issues. It's noteworthy that Vice President Kashim Shettima arrived in Finfinne for an official visit. Upon arrival at the Bole International Airport, the Nigerian official was warmly welcomed by Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ethiopia, Gideon Timotheus. South Korea National Assembly Deputy Speaker Jo Ho-young has affirmed his country's commitment to further deepening its long-standing friendship with Ethiopia through enhanced investment cooperation. President Taye Asqe-Selassie has received the preliminary delegation led by the Deputy Speaker yesterday. South Korea National Assembly Deputy Speaker Jo Ho-young is on an official visit to Ethiopia. The blood-forged friendship between Ethiopia and South Korea has now grown stronger more than ever, evolving into a robust partnership marked by extensive trade, economic cooperation, and diplomatic relations. As part of the deepening diplomatic ties between the two nations, a delegation led by Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly is currently on an official visit to Ethiopia. Speaking to Ethiopian news agency, the Deputy Speaker stated that he has expressed his country's deep respect and gratitude for Ethiopia's sacrifices in support of peace on the Korean Peninsula during his meeting with President Taye. In response, President Taye Asqe-Selassie reaffirmed Ethiopia's commitment to deepening the long-standing ties between the two countries. Ambassador Tizita Mulugeta, head of the Office of the President, who attended the discussion, stated that President Taye Asqe-Selassie assured the delegation that the Ethiopian government is committed to providing the necessary support for South Korean investment seeking to expand their investments in Ethiopia. A one-day forum on conserving and restoring biodiversity of Ethiopia was held in Finfinne. Opening the forum, Agriculture Minister Germamanti noted that critical importance of conserving and commercializing biodiversity resources of a nation. We have more on that. Highlighting the rich variety of plant and animal life endemic to Ethiopia, Agriculture Minister Germamanti emphasized that the resources are not only vital for ecological balance, but also for sustainable economic growth of the country.
ኢትዮጵያ ካላት ብዛዮት ህዝቦቿ እንደተጠቀመው ድህነትን የሚያሸንፉበት
biodiversity resources are crucial assets of the country, and it is imperative to protect and conserve them, while also finding innovative ways to harness its potential for commercial benefit. Investing in conserving biodiversity resources will not only create jobs for the surrounding communities, but also ensures the utilization of biodiversity sustainably and boosts the economy.
According to the minister, adopting agroecological practices can improve soil health, increase resilience of climate change, and support local ecosystems.
ይሄን ለመስራት ፌደራል ያለው አካል ብቻውን መስራት አይችልም ክልል ላይ ያለው አካል ብቻውን
Collaboration between the federal and the regional government is very important in realizing the expected results. This approach not only benefits the communities around bioconservation areas but also promotes a more sustainable development that respects the natural environment. To its effective implementation, The role of local communities in biodiversity conservation is also very important.
The initiative aims to stimulate innovation in sectors such as pharmaceuticals, horticulture, and organic farming. The minister finally underscored the need for enhancing cooperation, urging stakeholders at all levels to work collaboratively towards conserving and commercializing the biodiversity resources of Ethiopia.
L'Oromia Broadcasting Network, OBN, s'est déjà forgé une solide réputation en promouvant l'Éthiopie à l'échelle mondiale grâce à plus de 20 langues locales et internationales.
Afin d'élargir sa portée mondiale et diversifier son audience, OBN a fini les préparatifs pour commencer ses diffusions en français. Actuellement, OBN est déjà disponible dans 3 langues internationales, anglais, arabe et swahili.
L'ajout de français augmentera des langues internationales proposées par OBN A4, qui permet de toucher les publics francophones d'Afrique, d'Europe et d'ailleurs.
Cette marche s'inscrit parfaitement dans les objectifs d'Éthiopie visant à promouvoir l'intégration régionale, l'unité continentale et solidarité mondiale.
En attendant le lancement de la chaîne OBN en français, nous vous invitons à rester connectés et profiter de nos programmes diffusés 24 heures sur 24 et 7 jours sur 7. OBN, la voix du peuple.
Welcome back. Moving on. The National Bank of Ethiopia Governor Mamo Mratu said that comprehensive macroeconomic reform is achieving the expected results in all indicators. The governor has provided an explanation regarding the implementation of the comprehensive macroeconomic reform. Lata Teresa has more on this matter.
In his media briefing, Governor of the National Bank of Ethiopia, Mamo Mratu, noted that the comprehensive macroeconomic reform has been implemented in a proactive manner that will enable sustainable economic growth. He said that the comprehensive macroeconomic reform has yielded positive results in terms of increasing revenue, data structuring, achieving a stable macroeconomic environment, increasing foreign exchange earnings, making the financial sector healthy, and achieving other objectives. The governor of the bank stated that the macroeconomic reform is being implemented effectively and it is showing positive results in terms of foreign trade, foreign exchange reserves, reducing inflation, and bearing other positive results.
የኢትዮጵያ ማክሮ ኢኮኖሚክ ሪፎርም አተገባበር አፈጻጸም
The implementation of Ethiopian macroeconomic reform is witnessing an extraordinary performance. For instance, in terms of export foreign currency deposits, encouraging steps has been taken to reducing cost of living, showing good progress. The International Monetary Fund, one of the entities supporting this reform program, is in its report confirmed that the Ethiopian macroeconomic reform is being implemented exceptionally beyond the intended goal.
He stated that inflation has been gradually decreasing since the launch of the reform.
በገንዘብ ፖሊሲ ከተወሰዱ እርምጃዎች መካከል
As a result of the measures taken in the financial policy and following the implementation of the macroeconomic reform, inflation has begun to decreasing every month in Ethiopia. Above all, the inflation related to foodstuff, which mainly drives the inflation, is currently below 12%. Generally, the approach is good. This does not mean that there will not be work ahead of us. The National Bank has projected that inflation will be reduced to single digits by the end of the next year, with efforts will be intensified to achieve the intended goal. First, this aims to strictly take financial and fiscal policy measures. The second measure we are going to take to reduce inflation is increasing product and productivity, particularly the steps taken on agriculture will be retained. Therefore, literally, the Ethiopian export has doubled. Remittance has increased by 12%, while service income has increased by 23%.
The bank governor recalled that prior to the foreign exchange reform, the country's export trade was $3.8 billion. However, he indicated that by the end of this year, export trade will reach $8 billion.
በውጭ ምንዛሬ ስርዓት ውስጥ የተወሰደው እርምጃ
For the first time in 50 years of Ethiopian history, fundamental and historic measures was taken in the foreign currency system to improving the system, beyond making it market determined. The hard currency flow that Ethiopian economy generates has seen increment. When we see the last 11 months' performance, and take for instance the export performance, the goods trade income increased by 109%. Last year, before the foreign currency reform, the country's total export trade was about $3.8 billion. But at the end of this Ethiopian fiscal year, the nation's export is expected to reach $8 billion.
In its effort to boost milk and meat production and productivity, the Livestock Development Institute is working hard on hybridization of cattle, Director General said. The Livestock Development Institute has graduated 543 artificial insemination technicians in the current Ethiopian fiscal year, of which 153 graduated yesterday. Speaking during the graduation ceremony, Livestock Development Institute Director General Asrat Tara said hybridization is contributing significantly to boosting production and productivity of cattle, especially in milk and meat productions in Ethiopia. Local cow provides 1.5 liter milk per day, whereas hybridized one could provide up to 15 liters milk per day. The Livestock Development Institute was established with the primary goal of ensuring equitable and environmentally sustainable breed productivity, product quality and market competitiveness in Ethiopia's livestock sector. The Livestock Development Institute has graduated the artificial insemination technicians. Speaking to the Ethiopian News Agency on the graduation ceremony, Livestock Development Institute Director General Asrat Tara said hybridization is contributing significantly to boosting production of the cattle.
ወደ 17 ሚሊዮን የሚሆኑ ልዳቀሉ የሚችሉ እንስሳት አሉ።
There are 17 million livestock which would potentially ready for hybridization. A local cow provides 1.5 liter milk per day, whereas hybridized one could provide up to 15 liters milk per day. Therefore, the institute has intensified its effort to boost milk product through hybridization of various cattle species from home and abroad. Meat of hybridized bulls is much better than the local ones. 3.3 million cattle have been hybridized during the past 11 months, and the target is to hybridize 4.9 million by the end of the next Ethiopian New Year. The House of People's Representative has noted that the ongoing work to increase the number of electric vehicles should be strengthened. The House of People's Representative in its 14th regular session heard the 11-month plan implementation report of the Ministry of Transport and Logistics for the year 2017 Ethiopian fiscal year. Dr. Teresa had the story.
The chairman of the Standing Committee on Urban Infrastructure and Transport Affairs of the House of People's Representatives, Professor Mohammed Abdo, commended the progress made in improving the Ethio-Djibouti transport service delivery. He also praised the growing attention given to electric vehicles, describing it as a commendable initiative. However, he emphasized the need to further expand these efforts and highlighted that the port-state ration for containers still requires significant improvement. Minister of Transport and Logistics Dr. Alamun Simi presented the ministry's performance report to the House. He stated that over the past 11 months, substantial efforts have been made to deliver accessible, integrated, efficient, and safe transport and logistics services aimed at accelerating economic growth.
የትራንስፖርት አገልግሎቱ ደህንነቱ የተጠበቀ ቀልጣፋ ዘመናዊ የተቀናጀ ፍትሃዊና ተደራሽ ለማድረግ
To achieve the goal of making transport services safe, swift, modern, integrated, fair, and accessible, the plan aimed to transport 913 million passengers nationwide through public transport. This target was surpassed with 960 million passengers transported. Additionally, there was a goal to increase the annual average travel distance of cross-country buses to 107,000 kilometers. A strong performance was recorded, achieving 105,000 kilometers, yielding fruitful results, he said. In terms of improving air transport passenger services, the ministry has significantly expanded both domestic and international air transport destinations. The minister also highlighted that the logistics sector has achieved strong results by delivering safe and reliable services, noting a significant improvement in container dwell time at ports. Members of the parliament, for their part, expressed their appreciation for the efforts being made to modernize the sector and enhance it through the use of technology. Professor Muhammad Abdo, chairman of the Standing Committee on Urban Infrastructure and Transport Affairs at the House of People's Representatives, stated that the efforts to improve the Ethio-Djibouti transport service delivery are commendable. He also praised the focus on electric vehicles, emphasizing that these efforts should be further expanded.
የትራንስፖርትና ሎጂስቲክስ ስርዓትን ከማዘመንና ዲጂታይዝ ከማድረግ አንጻር ወደ ተግባር የገቡ ሲስተሞች
Attention should be given to assessing the extent to which beneficiaries have gained from the systems that have become operational in the process of modernizing and digitizing transport and logistics. It is also important to prioritize the importation, local production, and assembly of electric vehicles, with a strong emphasis on encouraging the transition from fuel-powered to electric vehicles, he said.
Ethiopia has made significant strides in the health sector by leveraging innovation, according to the Ministry of Health. Addressing the three-day Global Health Innovation and Quality Summit underway in Finfinne under the theme Leveraging Health Innovation Towards Achieving Universal Health Coverage, State Minister of Health Sarah Abdullahi noted that Ethiopia has achieved substantial results in the health sector by preventing the diseases prevention. We have more on that. Addressing the three-day Global Health Innovation and Quality Summit underway in Finfinne under the theme Leveraging Health Innovation Towards Achieving Universal Health Coverage, Health State Minister Sarah Abdullahi noted that Ethiopia has achieved substantial results in the health sector by preventing and treating diseases. She cited tangible improvements in maternal and child health, vaccination coverage, malaria prevention and response, among others. Innovation has played a significant role in Ethiopia's tangible achievements within the health sector, according to the minister. She explained that efforts have been made to ensure accessible health care for all through artificial intelligence, telemedicine, and health extension programs.
ይህ ውጤት በአብዛኛው የተገኘው ፈጠራን እንደ ስትራቴጂ ችግር መፍቻ በመቀበላችን ነው።
Embracing innovative ideas as a key player to solve problems enabled us to get the results in the sector. Implementing the National Health Roadmap has played a significant role in the health sector in line with digitalizing the services and accurate data. It also enabled us to reach the marginalized community. A health equity-focused policy has led to the expansion of health infrastructure, human resources development, and other tangible change. The innovation-driven work will continue to be strengthened in the future to address the challenge and render quality services in the sector, she said. On his part, World Health Organization representative to Ethiopia, Dr. Awen Kalo, underscored the crucial role of innovation in making health services accessible to everyone. Dr. Kalo noted that Ethiopia is fostering a culture of innovation by supporting its health sector through research and technology, and he assured that the WHO would continue to strengthen its collaboration. WHO is also collaborating with Ethiopia on maternal health, malaria, and other national health programs, the representative stated.
What we now need is the commitment to scale solutions and fully integrate them into national health systems. Ethiopia is proving that locally driven solutions grounded in the lived realities of communities can lead to global breakthroughs. Through platforms such as the Health Innovation Think Tank, Research Advisory Group, and the National Health Innovative Platform, the country is building a culture of innovation that is structured, strategic, and sustainable.
Innovation and Technology State Minister Isa Badada stated that innovation plays a crucial role in ensuring quality, accessible and equity in the health sector.
ይህ ስትራቴጂ በጤናው ዘርፍ ቀደም ሲል በተበታተነ መልኩ ሲሰሩ የነበሩ
Ministry of Innovation and Technology is undertaking a variety of strategic, multifaceted activities in collaboration with Ministry of Health to support the sector with technology. The National Health Innovation Development Center, which will be inaugurated soon, will play a crucial role in bringing together the health sector innovators, researchers, among others, to halt the difficulties in the area. The Ministry of Health has also shown its commitment in realizing the National Health Innovation Development Center to address the challenges through innovative ideas.
The summit, jointly organized by Ministry of Health and the World Health Organization, is the first of its kind to be held in Ethiopia. It was learned. Now news from abroad. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres warned of high number of armed conflicts in the world and called on member states to remain committed to their responsibility to protect against violence.